Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play a Dwarf Fortress. I just sent a big order to go ahead and outfit both of these barracks. We're not going to use them right now, but all these armor stands and weapon racks were taking up a lot of space in storage, so I thought I would go ahead and clear them out. I wanted to bring up FPS death just a little bit, because I'm curious with your experiences with it. I mean, it seems like in the later versions, it's been less of an issue for me, but it does occur from time to time. And, you know, I've read a million different solutions on how to prevent it and how to manage it, how to fix it. None of them have worked for me. I've experienced FPS death on small maps where I'm not creating a whole bunch, and I have, you know, like the last series, Mirrored Lull, forts like that where I didn't even think about it at all, and it just never was an issue, and they got big and they lasted a long time. I don't know, it seems like 99.999% of the time, for me, it's an error or something that happens, something gets corrupted, and that's what seems to cause it. I have not been able to tie it to the number of items. I haven't been able to tie it to anything. I've never been able to fix it once it happens without reverting to an older save. Those are just my observations. But I'd be curious your experience with it. Have you ever fixed it? Because I never have. It's once a fort gets there, it's pretty much done. You can't DF hack your way out of it. Not that I've experienced. Yeah, it just seems like something to me gets off. Some little thing becomes invalid or something like that, or I just don't know. I don't know what causes it, but it was always an event. And I mean, like, even when it just happened recently, I mean, I had it recorded. I went and looked back at to when it happened, and I mean, you can literally see the instant it happens. I mean, dwarves are going like this, and then all of a sudden they just are. This is me pressing the space bar to kind of simulate what's going on there. I mean, it just dropped to a crawl, just all of a sudden, like in a frame. So, you know, I think if it was resource related, it would make sense that it would build over time, right? And it would get slower and slower. It's not going to be a door that you just slam into. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to mention it. In case, you know, you heard me say FPS death and you had a whole bunch of visions of things I could do to fix it. Trust me, if it's on the internet, I've tried it, and I'm not convinced any of those things work. I'm not convinced that at least the FPS death of a fortress that I've encountered before is tied to any of those things. I've got a fairly decent computer. It could be just that. It could be just that. Maybe I'm only experiencing that that aspect of FPS death because my computer's a lot better than it was whenever I first started playing Dwarf Fortress. I don't know. What I do know is that our military has come back, so let's take a look at how monstrous drinks worked out. Hackers had a strong positional advantage, and yeah, we killed some dwarves. And we got some cool stuff. Dwarf Logum stippled portals clashed with 3 goblins and monstrous drinks, slaying them. Fantastic. And what did we get? Iron Nestro, large iron dagger. Basically just junk. I need to stop looting that stuff because it's all just pretty much garbage. But we are doing the greater good in that we are ridding the world of some goblins. That's a win. All right, we have reached summer. Just to let you know, kind of my thoughts. So we got this good position right here, and we've got this good version of Dwarf Fortress that lets us go on the offense. We've taken out these two. We might send another raid over there just to make sure that one's taken out. But I know we've gone to Woman Tick, and it was gone. Trial Steel, I think, is open. Doom Dimpled, I thought we took that one out. This one's got like 100 goblins there. That's a lot. We just took out that one. Well, we could probably take out that one. And when we get done... That's an old Dwarf Fortress there. So is that. This was our old front. I'm wanting to set up another fortress, like, up in this area. To try to... I don't know if that'll prevent goblin expansion or what, but it seems like that would be the thing to do. Kind of go on the offense and build a fortress up here to kind of try to prevent any more goblin colonization on this side. Also, we probably want to get one up here as well at some point. But yeah, I want to get some military trained up, and it's not going to happen at a reasonable speed. So someone was asking about a danger room, and I was thinking about doing that. Just to go ahead and get some of these squads trained up really quick so we can just do some massive assaults on some of these goblins. It's a bit cheaty, a little bit, but it's not cheaty. It's creative dwarvish uses of mechanics that are currently in the game. It's a bit cheesy, I would think. That would be. It's not cheaty, it's cheesy. There's a difference. So, I don't know, maybe we can go ahead and set one up. Maybe you're curious as to how they are set up. Maybe you've never heard of a danger room before. They are extremely useful, though. I like to make mine kind of big, just because it kind of offsets the cheaty feeling of it a little bit, I think. So what I like to do is, this is going to be just the hallway that extends down, and then I put a little room in here. And then I set up a 5x5 area. And that's pretty big for a danger room. But that's okay. Like I said, I like to make it a little bit resource intensive. Just because. All right, so basically what the idea is, you set up a room that is full of weapon traps. And we fill up the weapon traps with non-lethal weapons. Training spears are a very popular thing to use. And we fill this room up full of training spears, and then we can hook all those traps up to a lever, and we can have a dwarf pull that lever, and that'll make the spikes come up. And if we have military people in here, they will dodge. They'll use their swords and their shields in order to block the damage coming in. And it levels up all of those skills just ridiculously fast. Like, ludicrously fast. There's some things you can do to try to tame that a little bit, and we'll probably look into some of those. Let's go ahead and wall this off here. Wall, box select. There we go. We only have one sandstone. Yeah, we can go ahead and make it granite. That's fine. And we'll make the floor right here out of wood. I think that'll match the surroundings. And let's go ahead and set an order to smooth all that as well. Make our danger room look nice and pretty. All right, we're going to need some mechanisms. How many rock mechanisms? Lots of them. Let's start with 50. Well, okay, so we've got 25 spaces here. We're going to need 50 of those just to hook those up to the lever. And then we're going to need 25 more to build the trap. That would be 75 all day. And we'll need an additional one to build the lever, but that we should already have some of those in stock. All right, so we've got 25 traps that we're putting down. Each one of those can hold 10 spears. I think I'm going to actually make that just 5. So that would be wooden training spears. Do we want to do 5? I think we do. That would be, what, 125 of them? I think I said weapon trap. I think it's actually a, spike trap is what that's called. I don't know. I'll get the specifics of it once we get it, once we start looking at building it. All right, let's see. We can get another wall right here. Let's go ahead and build that. And I'm starting to get a little concerned over our stone situation. We sure don't have a lot of it. Let's see. Let's change this to accept granite. Right now, it's not. And you know what? Let's go ahead and remove this. I don't think we need... We've got a lot of granite blocks. I'm not sure that we're actually going to use granite blocks for anything else. And that'll get all that stuff going. Did we remove that? I think we did. All right. That'll be a lot of work for everybody. Oh, yeah. Here comes everybody. Let's all move granite, everybody. This area is smooth. Not quite. All right, and they'll get to working on that. Let's see. Did we unforbid all this stuff? I thought we did. We've just got nuggets. Let's go ahead and smelt up some more gold. Maybe like 30 of it. Not sure what we'll do with it, but you know, gold. It's always good to have. Oh yeah, there's the granite train right there. Look at that. Did that road get built? It did. Fantastic. And how's the road doing up here? All right, we didn't get this all done. Let's see. We want a ramp going up right here. Made out of granite blocks. And one going up here. Out of granite blocks. Yeah, let's get rid of this ramp. We'll replace it. Okay. And build ramp here. The granite blocks. And it looks like we got some suspended jobs here. Let's go ahead and unsuspend those. All right, and that looks good. Let's go ahead and remove that tree because it's in the way. And just since we're over here, let's go ahead and remove that ramp as well. Actually, let's remove all the ramps. We'll end the road right there with some ramps. Build that, and I'll just build it out of floor. Little area right there. All right, that'll give him plenty to work on for a little bit. Captain, you still doing good out here? Yes, it appears so. Nope. Hoping those were honeybees. They're not. They're ants. Do we have any bees anywhere? Bumblebees? I'm pretty sure it's honeybees that we need. Bumblebees. Only have ants. Termites. And not seeing any more. All right, so our dreams of beekeeping, I don't think are going to work out in this particular playthrough. I'm like 99% sure that it's there's a distinction between bumblebees and honeybees. In game, that is. Real life, I'm really not so sure. What's this up here? Honeybees! Hey, look, right there, honeybees. Yeah, see, I told you. They're brown. All right. I don't know if they're always brown or if just those honeybees are brown. Oh, but we actually have 2 of them. Fantastic. Let's see. Is it a hive? Yes, it is. We could make gold hives. Make gold hives. Let's make 3 of them. I don't know. I've never done beekeeping really before. I'm not sure how many hives is reasonable. And is this our human caravan? It appears that it would be. Ah, there they are, right there. Boy, do we have a deal or 2 or 3 or 7 for you. All right, let's go ahead and set up the goods here. Cranberry seeds, blackberry seed. Yeah, all these seed bags we want to get rid of. I don't think we're going to be planting any of those. Do we want to get rid of some alcohol? Let's get rid of some. Weapons. Get rid of those. Just to get rid of any garbage that we have. Ammo. Silver arrows, we don't need those. We don't need that copper arrow. Leather bins? Cloth bins. And we'll see if we have any clothes or junk armor that we want to get rid of. And, of course, all the crafts. All right, I think we're set to buy some stuff. Toulon has been re-elected. Must be a very popular guy. Sure, he's been doing a good job. Not even really sure what a mayor does. I know that they go and they'll hold meetings with dwarves. What's this? I'm not familiar with this icon. That is a bracelet. Okay. Looks reasonable. All right, I'm gonna look here and see if there's any additional things we can send, like that weapon bin. That weapon bin. Oh, those may all be training weapons. We may not want to do that. Let's send these ammo bins as well. Actually, these should all be metal bolts only. Actually, I don't think any of those... Well, they might be. We'll take those too. We'll hold on to that stuff. We'll get rid of this old sock. Is there any more? A couple of bracelets here? Yeah, we'll get rid of those too. We don't want to get rid of any of that. All right. I think that'll be good. I'm going to go ahead and call our trader. Send him to the depot. And, yeah, in the next episode, I believe, we'll actually do the trading. Or I may do that in between episodes. Basically, what the plan is to get rid of a lot of garbage and buy a lot of cloth, per usual. Normal plan. How's the road coming? You guys getting that done? Fantastic. All right, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. See you next time. Have a good one.